Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. New era of dominancy in the National Sevens. Gulu Sevens winners, Buffalo's Rugby Football Club, and more of the Candid Talks. Welcome to yet another Rugby Candid show of the week. Cynthia Roy is my name, and in studio today, I host the very, very prominent people here. Please, can you talk to our dear viewers? Let us know who you are and...
Ladies first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening. Elizabeth Mafuta Sayun, a rugby fan.
The smile is Candid
I am a
indeed.
Buffalo.
I was trying to I was going to introduce that to you, madam. Liz is a Buffalo soldier. I don't know what the Hippos fans are going to think, but that gentleman.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel Sama. I'm a rugby enthusiast, so I'm more involved in like all the facets of rugby, from playing, officiation, being a fan, organization. So anything rugby, analysis, anything rugby. That's me.
CV Mujuri Day. Welcome to the show, dear viewers. This week we are here to talk about the National Sevens, Gulu Sevens specifically. We woke up to bad news this morning about some of us who traveled to Gulu getting an accident. It was fatal, but we thank God for life. We thank God for yet another chance to live. We wish a very quick recovery to the victims. That is Coach Leonard Luambula, Jude Rakayanga, and Duncan Chiria, and some two fans, I think, that were involved. We wish you the very quickest of recovery. Summer, without wasting time, how have you found the National Sevens so far? 2 circuits have been played, and we are here. The big giants have not touched any yet. What do you have to say about
I should say it's very exciting, but this has always been the trend of all the circuits we've had before. Normally call them the smaller teams, but not really the small teams, but they tend to overshine the traditional teams in the sevens at the start, because most of these traditional teams, maybe they're lacking some of their senior players or the fitness. So right now it is an open, should I say open tournament. It's still open, very open, but players are struggling with fitness. So right now we are just 2 circuits in. So by the 3rd circuit, everyone will be at par. So for me, that's when like the real rugby starts. Of course, this has been exciting, the first 2 circuits. Walukba winning the first one and Buffalo's winning the second one. So I would also love to have like a different winner for every circuit. It would be really amazing if we had like a different winner for all the circuits. And I would say it's really possible, because all teams, you've seen what they're capable in these 2 circuits. But of course, Walukuba and Buffaloes have stood out. And of course, Liz here, the Buffalo soldier, is still in joy and celebrating the win. And
she must have slept, a very happy lady, on Sunday rather. I remember her calling me after I was in some family engagements, and she called me after me knowing that Buffaloes had won. Like, yo, do you know Buffaloes has won? I was like, Era Buffaloes win circuits without money. Anyway, we congratulate the Buffaloes for that win, and to the players who are involved. We congratulate you all, Buffaloes fans. Risk taker, shout out to you, Buffalo soldier. Wow, you must be the happiest man there. You have taken over the happiness of Daudi Jabulani, and I don't know what he has to say about that, but we shall see the Walukuba as anyway. These are 7. Summer, when you talk about fitness, and you say players are not fit, was it, didn't players know that they are coming in for sevens? What is wrong with these big teams? What is not happening? Because we are seeing Hiddens did not leave the group stages in Gulu. Pirates ended on the quarters. I don't know. Who else?
Also Cobs.
Cobs. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Also Cobs.
And anyway, what do you have, like?
So let me,
what is not happening? What is not adding up?
Normally, when we are from a 15s part of the season, that's where the fitness you require for the 15s and 7s is very different. So 15s, you have like 15 players covering the whole pitch. There you can also stand, you can even walk, you can miss a tackle, someone will cover for you. But when it's
you can ghost.
Yeah, that's the word, that's ghosting. But when it's 7s, like every man has got to make their own tackle, like you're exposed, and it's just from 15 people covering the pitch, it's now 7 people covering the whole pitch. Meaning you have to make your tackle. You can't ghost. You're always running.
It is the same pitch, but with 7
7
players here.
Yes, so
no ghosting.
That means you double the work rate. So you've been conditioned to work with 15 men, and now it has changed to 7. And sometimes most players will take a break. Like when the 15s are done, let me first relax and get back my guys who have got bruises and stuff. Watch, regain body health, and then resume 7. So that period, it creates a lag in their bodies. So by the time you're trying to come back, and now you require to put in more effort. So that's why I told you, the first 2 circuits are very hard. So these traditional teams, because some of players are missing, some of players are not, you realize some of the superstars are not playing right now because of some guys were in Rugby Africa Cup. They're still in that recovery phase, some of them. So by the time they come back, like that's around the 3rd circuit, which is coming up soon, that's when you're going to have fierce competition. That's when maybe the traditional teams will try to be a bit competitive. But
for these first circuits, still on that very note, we've seen like players are in the superstars you're talking about. If you talk about the Heathens lineup, it had most of their stars, apart from Ofoyoroth, who must be injured, and Malcolm, who went away to the academy in the US. We wish him also the very best. So we have all the speed merchants here on this Heathen squad. There is Etwa. We have the Flying Dutchman, Cloud Otema. We have that guy there.
Bongamin, also Bongamin. But let me say something. The thing is,
which other players are you expecting to come in?
So right now, they don't have a playmaker on the team. So when you have no playmaker, like who's going to think for you? Like it's like having sheep. Okay, that's a bit harsh, but
I thought the playmaker just is working in 15s where you need the playmaker. Because here we have 80 minutes to think on how to win this game. Yes. But look here, we have 7 minutes per half, and you can be down in 7 minutes or 14.
I've played rugby before. I'd rather play the 80 minutes than play those 7 minutes per half. Trust me, your lungs will be burning. You will feel like you can't breathe, and there are short breaks, and everything is made to be very quick. And that's what makes it a bit entertaining, because 7 rugby is very quick. So for those who are maybe new to the sport and you don't know much about the sport, 7s is a very good way to get into the sport. Like you see things like very quick.
Different clubs.
A question.
Yeah.
Those players coming in that we think are resting. Anyway, they could be training, yes. Everyone played 15s. I am sure everyone that is on that team played 15s.
Sure.
Unless you're talking about the people that went for the Africa Rugby Cup. But again, I think it was 2023, isn't it, when Hippos won the overall?
Yeah. We were in Ginger, right?
Let me take you back. Remember the Chabazinga 7th? So there are guys that had gone for national duty, and they gave them 2 weeks of rest and then brought them in that very circuit. Guess what?
Thank you very much.
That's how Hippos won.
Well, maybe team chemistry was disrupted. Never know, but some of the things are hard to control. You may not be able to control some of. Okay, you would expect a player who has been thriving on a national level to come and
put up a show.
Yes, on club level, like it's supposed to translate. The former national team should be able to translate on club level.
So we hope by Entebbe 7s.
They are
all there. Soon.
Anyway, we leave that at that. Maybe we're wishing luck to those teams. I don't think they're struggling, but every circuit we get better, we get better, True. We get better. Heads up to all the players who are trying to make sure their teams evolve. And yeah, Summer, we talk about Buffaloes winning the Gulu Sevens. Did you see that coming, you as a rugby analyst?
Definitely. First of all, from the Coronation Sevens, that was first at Chadondo. Buffaloes were supposed to win that one. It was, but I think they slipped, and then Heathens got the best of them. But they were supposed to win that circuit. The Chadondo, whatever, the Coronation Sevens. Yes. So them going to Gulu, they knew that we messed up at Chadondo, but now we are going to Gulu. Let's make this count. And I love the fact that players like Liam Walker didn't race from the Rugby Africa. He just crossed into the sevens straight away, and he's doing wonders for his team. Yeah, and also the other players like Moses Olwenyi and
Uncle Oz is doing a beautiful job there. Shout out to you,
Uncle Oz. The best player in rugby.
Yeah, someone said he transferred the Pirates PR to Buffaloes. So yeah, it's a win.
When I saw the squad lineup for Buffaloes, the one that went to Gulu, at some point I toned down because their speed merchant was not there. Mukulunsi was not on that squad. Anyway, this one we go to Liz. Liz, as a Buffalo soldier of fan, and how did you expect the win? Or Buffalo fans, when you expect Buffaloes to perform, they don't. They do not. So we are used of those moments when Buffaloes raises our hopes and then it disappoints. How did you Did you expect the team to win? How was it? And how do you feel after the team winning a full circuit? Yeah,
I expected us to win.
You expected you to win?
I expected Buffaloes to win the Coronation Sevens.
And they disappointed.
Okay, it wasn't really much of a it was disappointing, yes.
It was.
But shit happened.
Oh, Jesus.
And that last minute try, no one saw it coming.
But the players just switched off because they were in control the entire game.
I think they made a sub, Liam and Douglas at once. And then I'm sure the player that probably that they were still when you're subbing and actually someone just comes in. Anyway, I don't know. But,
yeah. How do you have to talk about to analyze the performance of? I'm sure you were watching games online. How do you have to analyze the Buffaloes' performance and show they put up right from day one of the Gulu Sevens?
So Gulu Sevens, I've told you, they went when they are determined. They knew they had messed up at Chadondo, so they knew they had to get back into the race to win the overall series, the 7 series. So they went determined, even with their speed merchant away, they were able to pull through. And I love the way they brought a physical game. Sevens is normally about running, pass the ball into space, run. So for them, they had a man called Douglas. Douglas was running into people like head on. And then Moses Solo, that's why those guys stood out for me. They would make sure they contest the rocks, they contest the breakdown, they would make heavy carries. And man, I've played sevens, and when you're playing sevens, you don't want to tackle. Because when you go down, standing back up again.
Up is tug of war.
Yes.
We are going to have another episode hosting you as a player now this time.
No, I just
hear that version of you.
I just give you all the different versions.
I'm sure the viewers will love it. Because Summer on pitch. All the versions are many. Summer as a referee. We see Douglas as a forward, and him playing sevens and standing out is really eye-catching. So I think please, dear fans, give Douglas his flowers.
Douglas plays, apart from rugby, Douglas plays handball.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
So he has the speed. He has the body, yes, meant for probably 15s, but right from handball, That's what he was doing. He was running and with a ball in hand.
Wow.
So he knows what he's doing. And, man, do you know Winnie?
What Douglas does not make no cones.
No.
Sometimes it, but
do you know Douglas has improved?
Definitely.
Of course, each
So
game
much.
to a player moves him a step forward.
Douglas,
unless they don't want.
Douglas in Coronation 7th. Douglas made tackles. All tackles were successful.
But you see,
Oh, Jesus.
the thing about him is, when I saw him play, like, when you see like someone, I say like with intensity, you're like, within like 2 minutes he's going to burn out.
Yeah.
But the thing is that he was able to keep up that intensity throughout the game, and he kept moving with it. So if you're able to keep up that intensity, that means I give kudos to the Buffalo's conditioning coach. S&C. Yeah, because being able to keep up with those levels of physicality in a sevens game, it's really hard work. It's intense.
Who is the Buffalo's S&C coach, please?
It's called Kapali.
Oh, Coach Kapale,
Yeah.
shout out to you. The boys are really doing
I know
a
like
great
5
job.
coaches. I do not know who does what, but I know
You're
there
just
are
a
coaches.
fan.
But you know the team is working.
It is working.
Anyway, just a small insight about the Walukuba. They won the Coronation Sevens.
Yeah.
So they highly expected to win the Gulu Sevens as well.
Of course, they were favorites. First of all, they won the Gorilla Sevens.
They defended that one. They just defended. They came down and defended Coronation.
It's strategy. Like they. So that those guys have been preparing for this. It's not by mistake they are winning.
Yeah.
It has been a long time. Like
A
it
long
wasn't.
time
It wasn't by
preparation.
mistake. You can see even before the national series started, they were already winning tournaments outside of the national series.
Yeah.
So they just carried the momentum onto here, and had luck for them in Gulu. Things didn't go their way, but
But they were still finalists.
Yes,
So
and
they're topping the table, right?
yes, they're a good team. We
Yes.
can't take that away from them. They can't.
We are coming.
Eh,
You know when you test winning,
But now
you
you
don't
see,
want to go back.
you see how everyone was trying to get Walukuba in Gulu. Now
Yeah.
the next circuit, everyone is going to be trying to get Buffaloes.
We are waiting.
So
Everyone is coming for Buffalo.
yeah, so when you win, the target moves to your head.
But guys, okay.
I'm
To
sure.
be fair, whoever we met wasn't easy. So I am sure we are meeting the same people.
Well,
We beat Cobs, we beat Pirates. It's only Heathens that we haven't beaten.
1 week.
Man, Rhinos gave us, and I was like,
So
Mongas gave us.
the good thing right now, we have more like a 2 weeks break, like this weekend and then the other weekend resume. So those 2 weeks, that's enough for a team to turn around. So these traditional teams, I expect them to be more competitive in the Entebbe, whatever. So these 2 weeks we have in between here, and what you're going to see in Entebbe, you're going to be like,
Remember last
we
year's Entebbe Sevens?
Rhinos won that one, not so? Allow me to read the table standings, so our dear viewers. So we have Walukuba on top of the table with 41 points, and Buffalo's second on the table. I don't know whether the table will not be shaken. I don't know whether the
It will
table
be
will.
shaken.
I don't know if it has expensive jinx, but
telling
no.
you, even Rhinos is coming. Rhinos has really
So Buffaloes has 39 points, and Rhinos with 32 points. I don't know. Heathens comes next with 27 points. Mongers with 27 points. So Heathens makes a tie with Mongers. And Pirates, they're in the 6th position. Oh, Jesus. KCB comes in the 7th position with 23 points, tying it with Rhinos. Sorry, with Pirates. Then we have Eagles in the 8th position. Rams in the 9th position. Hippos, 10th position with 12 points. Elgon Wolves with 10 points in the 11th. And Gulu City Falcons with 6 points at the bottom. We saw Eagles leave the group stages, you people.
Eagles.
Gulu.
Eagles is also a long story, by the way. It's a long story. Eagles, in the 15th season, I made a bet with their chairman, former chairman, Metas Kavalega. Told him, you're going to be relegated. He told me, I can't be relegated. I'll even give you money.
But you know, Eagles is going to be the end of cavalry. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the man has really put in his effort in the club.
Rugby can kill you, I'm telling you.
Look at Kabayaga is 18. But when you look at him, you may think he's what?
18 years.
He's 18. You didn't know?
24, so...
Jesus, you was born.
Hey, you didn't know?
Then I must be 16.
Hey, rugby can make you look like you're 30 years when you're just 12 years.
Kawalega is 18.
Yes.
Do you know the weight of carrying a club around by one person? And
Yeah, I'm not in your things. Shout out to you, Kawalega. We appreciate the work you're doing there.
Logistics manager.
So you made that tweet.
Since
Kawalega started doing logistics. Anyway.
No, Uganda was the first team to have a logistics manager. Official capacity was the first one.
Oh, Jesus.
So he made history.
Talking about women's rugby. How have you guys found women's rugby? We are in the second circuit as well, and Thunderbirds won the first one. They were walloped this time by Avengers. We see Black Pearls suffering. Their table stands as Thunderbirds is still leading. Avengers with 39 points. Walukwa Titans did not come to play either. She-Wolves is there with 28 points. Black Pearls 25 points, and Nile Rapids 10 points. Iwis did not play Gulu Sevens, I think.
Yeah, they were. But
why do you think Black Pearls is struggling?
The exit of the Le Cruz has leveled rugby for the ladies.
For everyone.
Yeah, for
the
female teams. Like having one of the Le Cruz, either PECE or Emily, it was a cheat code. Like they would make it so unfair. At one point, Emily was scoring nine tries in a game.
In one game, and a sevens game.
Yeah, what's that?
14 minutes.
What's that?
9 tries.
What's that?
So it was no longer interesting?
No, it wasn't.
Well, she had dominated the series, and she was that
Emily was just helping us as a country to be
in Uganda.
There is that, by the way.
She was helping us to play in Uganda.
There is that. Someone once called our league, the Our Ladies League, the Farmers League, that someone is shining among farmers. So, but I'm glad that those two girls were able to get opportunities abroad, and I think they're just getting better. But of which it has opened up a competition for the other girls.
For the other girls, like leveled up.
I saw the girls from Walukwa Titans. I don't know them by
name
yet, but you can see that they're coming to shake this the dominance by Thunderbirds, by Black
I think
Black
in
Pearls
the Walukwa Titans, I only know
Rangers.
one girl that I've seen playing frequently from way back. She's called Anena. I don't know her second name, but her game grows every day. She has been a committed player. She has been a resilient player. I started seeing her when we were in Bale. There is a game. It was played in Nabomali, down there in Bale. But the girl was solid, and we see they are growing. Shout out to Coach Leo Lubambula and Coach Owori for the development work being done that side in the east. In the girls, empowering girls rugby down there. We saw them having on national TV, no boots.
Yeah, there was that issue.
There is that tweet you made.
Yes, it was, should I say, it looks backward that people are playing without safety, because people may think boots are just a fancy thing, like I'm just going to wear boots and shiny.
The problem is for you when you're buying boots, you want to buy boots of 400, and then after you put them here, like my babies, my new babies. Summer, we have to have Summer here as a player because.
But you see, those boots. First of all, leave the fancy bit of it. But first of all, it's a safety. Should I say safety? Personal protective. It's like having a mouth guard. It will protect your teeth from, those collisions. Now, you're playing with someone who has got metallic studs for your barefoot. So they're just going to step on your toes, and there are some people who have got toe fetishes. So imagine, for you, a girl, your man has got a toe fetish, but because you're playing rugby, someone stepped on your toes, and then
you don't have nails, and at the end of the day, you have to be a woman. Anyway, there is a campaign called Let the Girls Play. It is spearheaded by Denise Namali. Shout out to you, Denise. We appreciate the works of your hands and the dedication for this sport. You can reach out to her for a pair of boots. tights, mouth guards, safety guards for the girls that are playing rugby, you can as well reach out to me, and we shall appreciate. Thank you so much. Summer, this weekend is a break from the national sevens, but still it is not a break for rugby.
Rugby won't stop, guys. If you want to take a break,
it is to give yourself a break.
Just be like,
I remember. Everyone is on Twitter making noise.
I remember.
What are we supposed to do?
I remember telling people we are going to have a roller coaster until the end of this year after the ruck was done. So here we are. It is a national break for the national sevens to rest the players, but we are still having rugby this weekend at Chadondo Rugby Ground, where the Uganda All Stars are hosting the Irish Blackrock.
Whichever the order.
English is not English, but the borders are on. Whichever, but we are hosting that team, that Irish team. What are your predictions?
If you're going there to see who's going to win, then you're lost.
We are lost.
You're lost.
Okay.
It's supposed to be about entertainment, yeah? Just go and enjoy. Because there's a time a while back we had England counties visit Uganda. So Uganda selected a team from Kenya and Uganda. They formed one team to play the England counties. That team taught us rugby that day. We thought we have been playing rugby, but we saw new things that day. So if you're going for these games to win.
So you also as a fan, you're coming to learn.
Hey. That's the spirit. Just go there where you've gone to learn and to enjoy rugby. And because you don't want to stay at home, because people use rugby as an excuse to leave their homes.
Because there is
Are you sure?
It's Chadondo we are talking about.
No, Chadondo is home, but it's not all about beer. Come on.
Beer, pork. No, after the rugby.
I saw Risk Taker telling people, guys, if you come with your cash on the gates, you're dead meat. There is no those things of cash. This, I think you just have to purchase your tickets early and online.
Cashless economy.
Cashless economy.
Yeah.
I am a big supporter of that. Because at this point, I even have to pay a judge using cashless. If you don't want, you go. I think we should. That is why I always tell people, if you don't change, change will change you. Sure. So we have to learn how to adopt change. But according to the squad that was put out, today is Monday. The game is on Saturday. What do you expect? Before you tell you, are we all going to learn, or are we going to just participate? Is the game, meanwhile also, is the game going to help us as, like, help the sport?
So definitely,
what do you think?
Definitely, because we are going to play against an Irish side. But right now, Ireland are ranked number 2 in the world when it comes to rugby. So
I expected you to be putting on that churros jersey.
This is British and Irish Lions jersey. So it is a mixture of all those teams. It's a mixture. So having guys from Ireland come down here, and they are affiliated to a club called Leinster. So having a club within those structures come down to play boys is going to give them exposure. Aren't
they going to bring us academy boys? No, you know those things.
Academy Ireland, see Uganda. So things are different.
Academy Ireland, your national team, no.
You may be a king in Gulu, but when you come to Kampala, you're just a hawker. So things, the attitude changes. So if you're playing from the other side and then you come down here, or international, see, UPE.
Tugenda kubera ne rolling subs.
I don't know.
As a fan, as a fan, what do you expect?
From the fan perspective, it's going to be really nice because you're having Ugandan stars. Even the retired Michael Okwachi is coming back.
When did you last see Uhuru? I saw Uhuru on that team.
Yes, Uhuru is also coming. So those are some of the.
So as like the basic, yes, Uganda we are going to party.
Those are no.
We are going to participate.
No, guys, no. It's not participating.
Party is a short word of participating. So
No, you're not going to participate. I feel like the team is going to be competitive. They're going to try to put on a show because we failed miserably at RAC, whereby we had to compete for a World Cup. But now here, the stakes are not that high, so I would assume the pressure is little. And right now, the coaches we know are the real coaches, not those things of you are the coach, but behind the door there's someone pulling the strings. No. This time, the coach is the coach.
The coach is the coach.
Yes, the coach is the coch. So when they say head coach is
head coach.
a head coach.
Yes. Not those things of Smanyanga. Let us leave that.
Head coach is a head coach.
And
so
people are being summoned here.
No. I'm not referring to any team in particular.
Okay.
Yeah, the other teams I've heard about. Yeah. So it's going to be fun. And the party bit of it, of course, I know rugby has got the best after game experience. In fact, the whole experience compared to any sport in Uganda. Soccer guys, they lost a game here and then guys disappeared and they went home.
Even when they win, they disappear.
When they win, they disappear.
Yes.
Hey.
Football fans. Oh, God.
Rugby, they beat you. You find guys partying and you're like, we won. No, they beat us. But the way they are partying, you may think we won.
But then, don't start comparing these things with football.
No, I'm just trying to show you the difference.
You see, ideally, they get the most numbers. So if the game ends, you should expect the after party to be full.
But there was an after party at King's Park.
It was there.
Then what happened?
Who are the best merchants of the after party?
I don't know.
Which people promoted the after party?
I don't know.
We shall come back.
After you putting on that jersey.
For Uganda.
We are seeing Ugandans at heart.
Jesus Christ.
We still have our country.
Those guys stayed a stage.
But so if I've told you, rugby has got the best whole the fun experience. Yeah. So even if you don't even understand rugby, you will come and you'll have the best time of your life. They just tell you Uganda has lost, but it is okay. Uganda has lost, Uganda has won, Uganda has drawn. As long as it's rugby.
You're going to a place to eat. I'll use Chadondo. Mostly people be at the gate when there are games inside. And then you end up paying your 10K. Just because you don't want to wait at the gate. Will you leave the after party?
Of course not. Of course not. I think now in sports, rugby should be ranked the party masters. After all, you even have a Nugos estate. So anyway, here we are. What I want to get your predictions. Living along the learning, over the coach has done what, or I would love to get your predictions.
No, right now it's hard to predict because you've not seen those Irish boys play. We don't know what they play. We don't know how they play. We don't know their quality. But given the country they're coming from and their level of professionalism, we expect them to come and teach us a few things here and there. Not beat us, but teach us.
Not beat us, but teach us.
A question.
Teach.
Are they actively still playing rugby?
Yeah, for them they are. So don't.
And then for you, both legends.
Sort of vets.
And then
we are being all
the
stars.
Legends.
No, they're stars.
Why I ask is because we have coaches playing.
Which coach is playing?
Which
coach is first? You know something we don't know. Which coach is playing? Which coach is playing?
Victoria Sharks forwards coach is playing number 2.
No, Kevin is a coach, but
Kevin
Cyrus
is the head coach.
Cyrus is making a comeback to rugby to active playing. So, yeah, and he has been a star at that level. So.
Most of our guys, not most, but like half the team are, I don't want to say they are retired or something, but
they're not retired.
They are playing 15s mostly.
Yes, we are going to play 15s.
I know we are playing 15s. But what I want to know is, are those guys still actively playing in their clubs?
The guys that are coming?
Yes.
Someone told us it is an academy. And Irish
Academy.
from Ireland.
Yes, so
Either way, we don't know what to expect, but we urge you all, the rugby fans, to be there at Chadondo. Get an excuse to leave home. You can put on that scarf and shades. You can still leave home to Chadondo. Game will be at 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. 3 p.m. will be kickoff, and come on, and we have the experience.
When you say 3 p.m., don't leave home at 3 p.m. By 3 p.m.
kickoff, the ball is in the air.
So in fact, by 2.
By 2, you have
should be
Not
there.
1:30.
Not investigating.
Mama will have you on that. But then also, people work on Saturday.
Nati, that's
But
why
rugby is always
Saturday
on
is normal half
Saturday.
day. Yeah, so like till 1, when you just leave work, in fact you can come with your work clothes.
First give us that money breakdown. He always gives
Hey!
us. First give us that
Chadondo
money
is the most affordable place in Kampala. You can go and have the best time of your life.
At 20K.
Yes.
entrances. Break it down.
10,000.
So
You eat your stick.
You first put mkokoto
You go and eat
5K.
chigere.
but someone who goes to
is
Chadondo
cassava.
and eats 1 stick of pork is no different from the person who buys a Rolex of 1 egg. Like, what will kubenjawulo?
So how many
Why?
sticks should a person?
I think you should start like at least from 3.
From
Not 4.
3.
4. 3 like is
Two before the game,
Let's
two after the game.
Try to Chadondo and eat 1 stick of pork in a car.
Imagine lining up for like an hour. You get to the smoke for like 5 minutes.
And the line can be
And
like
then
that
you
of
buy
Noble
1
buses
stick.
in December.
And you buy 1 stick. We need to get serious as a nation.
Okay.
You can't do something like that.
Okay, Liz.
After my chicken guy is working.
Yeah, by the way, because the guys are like Muslims, they're like, they don't like pork or what, but there are different offerings.
And we want to tell you, pork doesn't cross to chicken, and chicken does not cross to chigere. Please feel free. Chadondo is home, as we have already said. Liz, your final submissions, and we get out of here.
Thank you, Buffaloes. Because you guys have my heart. It's been a long time. And seeing all these young boys teaming up and bringing back the Buffaloes' glory.
Apart from the MVP, who was your standout player this time round?
Which MVP? There are two.
No, Liam was. No. Oketa was MVP the coronation. Now
That was the start of
Liam was MVP of the Gulu Sevens. So we want. What I'm trying to ask is, who was your standout player? Apart from the MVP, who was your standout player?
The whole team.
The whole team.
Because
this
they
is a team
teamed up.
sport. Okay.
The connection, first of all, the first day, if you notice, our Speedster didn't play the last game.
Okay.
And the team didn't let anyone down. They beat Rhinos like they won the finals. Second, Gulu Sevens, I am sure they were playing for Liam and the team. I'll stop there.
Thank you so much, Liz. It was beautiful having you again here. Sama, can you please have your final submissions and let the people know that there is rugby still on Saturday.
Yeah. So,
and Chadondo is home. Emphasize that point.
Yeah, guys, the National 7 Series is the most exciting part of rugby. You know why? You get to visit different cities. You go to Gulu, you go to Jinja, you go to Fort Porto, you go to Kabale. So it's like a road trip. It's always fun. So make an effort to attend a rugby circuit which is outside Kampala. Rugby fans, I'm imploring you, make it an effort. Attend at least one which is outside of Kampala. Go for that entire road trip. Go sleep in those Kabali bars which are cold as what? I don't know.
When you move out, it is cold. When you go in, it is warm. Mixture of feelings.
Yes.
And we have a circuit in Kabali.
Yes, people make those trips. And yeah, also there's rugby this weekend. Blackrocks and Irish. Please, guys, come. Let's watch our boys. This time there's no pressure of Simana qualifying for the World Cup, about winning, about 2.2 billion. No, there's no pressure. It's just for fun. Let's enjoy rugby. So just come. Chadondo with just as 50K. Your budget can even be 50K and you're going to blast like a king at Chadondo. 50K.
The bear might be on 2K.
Okay, hey, by the way, hey, the good thing about rugby, there are always those offers which come around before you know it, happy hour. So don't sleep on the happy hour in case it's there. So yeah, you come and you have fun, and I'm sure it's going to be a lovely outing. And for the boys who are going to play, you guys, you have this, and yeah, it's time to make up for, you know, what happens, or like last time it wasn't very, you know. So this time, let's make things work out.
Either way, the flag has to be held high. Black, yellow, red is the flag for Mamaland. And thank you, lady and gentlemen, for honoring our invite. Anytime, any day, we still remain Rugby Rumble. I thank the productions team, the gentleman and lady on camera. We appreciate you. Cynthia Roy has been my name. Have you on the next episode. Till next time. Bye.